Hello everyone, how you doing? Well, I hope you're doing well. It's Sunday, right? Another beautiful day. Oh, sorry, or Sunday, no. It's Monday, right? Another beautiful day. Here I make it this video. I make it this video almost 11 p.m. Right? Uh, 20 minutes to 11 p.m. And I was thinking here, right? About English, right? Sometimes English is so strange, right? Because I have a problem, right? A problem in my listening, but it's not about my listening because I understand it very well. It's about to how can explain it? For example, suppose you have a test, right? And in this test you have a lot of option, right? And you have to listen the audio, right? And they correct the right option, right? And I have a problem with it, but I can understand very well, right? But the problem is to assign the correct answer. Now I'm saying, and when I started to practice, right? Not only to understand, but to how may I say it? To put the correct answer, right, in an alternative. I couldn't realize it's easy, right? It's not hard because I used to only listen, right? Only to practice my listen, and it's easy, right? As I said before, it's easy to listen and understand. But the problem is when you have a test, right? When you have a test, it's not so strange for me. And I started to practice, right? Then listen, and over and over and over. I don't know what's happening, but it's becoming more easy. I know it's obviously right. It's obviously because as much as you practice, get you better, right? But uh, but uh, but in the beginning it was so very hard, right? I used to feel so bad, right? Because when I had a little test, right? Every once in a while or in a test, bro, I was so horrible, right? In my last test. But when I started to make some tests in internet, right, in here on YouTube or on TikTok, right, some little tests or some larger tests, I would say, mm, some different activity, right, to improve in my listen. I get so happy, right, because it's not hard, it's easy. The only thing you have to do is practice, right? Practice. Because as you much practice, get you better, right? Uh, and I think that's it, right? If you have a problem your English in listening, right? And don't get started, right? Don't give up, right? Only keep studying. Keep studying. I know maybe in the beginning it's very hard, right? I think everything in the beginning is very hard in life, right? But of course, if it's depend, right? It's depend what you're gonna what you're gonna what you're gonna do, right? For example, if you started to go to the gym, for some people it would be easy, right? Because they're so motivated. But for some people, it's a little bad, right? Because oh my god, I have to wake up, right? Do a lot of exercise. So it's dependent. But I think that's it, right? The only thing I would like to say is not to give up. Because I've been studying English, guys, almost 5 years, right? And of course, my English, in my opinion, is so horrible, right? My English is so horrible because I procrastinated a lot, right? During these years, and of course, I could have been in another level, right? But as I say, right, it happened, right? It happened. We always could be better, right? Always could be better. That's why I make this video, right? Because from now, uh, maybe 2, 3 years or 5 years, right? Maybe it's not a baby, but I want to focus right more, right? I want to study more, but sometimes I'm a little inconsistent, right? I think it's one of the big problem, right? I have in my life because I'm so inconsistent, right? I started motivated, right? Work, 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 study, 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 training, training, training. But I don't know what's happening that I get slowly, right? I don't know, right? But yeah, I think that's it, right? I hope you understand. I'm sorry for my grammar, right? My grammar rule. I'm studying every single day. And of course, I make this video, right, to try to be more consistent, right? And that's it. I hope you enjoy. If you're new here, subscribe, like the video, right? If you have the same problem, comment, right? Comment down below. And I think that's it, right? And of course, I want to see my level, right? Because as you can see, my first video, man. Damn, bro, I posted my first video 1 years ago. 1 years ago. Can you believe that? Can you imagine it if I keep the right consistently, right? Bro, I could be better, of course, but or no, I don't know. Who knows, right? Who knows? And I think that's it, right? Uh, I wanna post more video, right? And that's my plan for this year. And that's it, guys. Yeah, stay consistent, right? Stay hard. If you propose to do something, go all the way, right? Go all the way. Don't give up. And that's it. See you.